Okay, we're going to start a new topic, which is going to be factorising fractions. This is something new, but related to a lot of what we've done so far on factorising. So remember that for factorising, the first thing that you look for always is a highest common factor. Then if there's two terms, there might be a difference of two squares. And if there's three terms, you might be dealing with a trinomial. So let's get started with what this might look like. Okay, right, question 1. We're going to factorise and simplify. Three x plus 9 bracket x squared minus 9. Okay. Now, with these questions, they're called factorising fractions. So that's exactly what you do. You look to factorise the top expression and factorise the bottom expression, and then see if you can cancel anything out, which will then allow you to simplify what you've got. Okay, so in the top deck here, we've got 3x plus 9. So that's just straightforward highest common factor, and from 3 and 9 I can take a common factor of 3, so that would be 3 lots of x plus 3, since 3 times x is 3x, and 3 times 3 is 9. Okay, now as you can see, this one down the bottom is a difference of two squares. So it's a difference of x squared and a difference of the square number 9. Okay, so we read out for a difference of two squares again. Well, remember that it's a bracket with a plus and a bracket with a minus. Square root of x squared is x, and the square root of 9 is 3. What we can then do is cancel stuff from top and bottom. So x plus 3 can cancel with x plus 3 down bottom, which will give me a final answer of 3 over x minus 3. So that's what these questions are about. You factorise the top, you factorise the bottom, and you look to cancel things out. Okay, that's example 1. Let's look at example 2. Okay, let's go for x squared minus 16 over 4x plus 16. Okay, on top we've got a difference of two squares. So that's bracket with a plus, bracket with a minus. Square root of x squared is x, and square root of 16 is 4. Okay, down bottom, well, that's just highest common factor. So from 4 and 16 I can take a common factor of 4. That's 4 bracket x plus 4, since 4 times x is 4x, and 4 times 4 is 16. Okay, those two are the same, x plus 4 up top and x plus 4 down bottom. They cancel out and leave me with x minus 4 over 4. Okay, next one, I've got x squared plus 7x plus 12 over 3x plus 12. Okay, so remember the goal is to factorise top and bottom and then see if I can cancel something out. Okay, so on the top line, I'm looking for two numbers that multiply, give 12, add together gives 7. Well, that's 3 and 4. 3 times 4 is 12, and 3 plus 4 is 7. So that's x plus 3 bracket x plus 4. Okay, down bottom, that's just highest common factor, and from 3 and 12 I can take 3, so that's 3 bracket x plus 4, since 3 times x is 3x, and 3 times 4 is 12. Okay, I cancel these two. Final answer, x plus 3 over 3, example 4. Okay, example 4. I've got x squared minus 8x plus 15 over x squared minus 2x minus 15. Okay, so these are just getting a wee bit more requiring some work, so I'm just going to take them to the side and do them. So I'm going to take the top to the side first of all. Okay, so x squared minus 8x plus 15, so the product is positive, which means the two numbers must be the same, and they must be two negatives, since I've got a negative in the middle. Okay, so then I think about my combinations for 15, so that's 1 and 15 and 3 and 5. Okay, so which pair can I use to add together to give minus 8? That will be minus 3 and minus 5. So minus 3 times minus 5 is plus 15, minus 3 minus 5 is minus 8. Okay, now let's take care of the bottom. I've got x squared minus 2x minus 15. Okay, the product, the result of multiplying is negative, which means the signs must be different. Okay, combinations for 15, 1, 15, 3 and 5. Which pair can I organise together to give minus 2 in the middle? Well, that will be 3 and 5. Let's just take our time. That would be x plus 3, x minus 5. 3 times minus 5 is minus 15, and 3 minus 5 is minus 2. Okay, so let's bring it back in. So we worked out that the numerator on top was x minus 3, x minus 5, and the denominator on bottom was x plus 3, x minus 5. Let's just see if we can have an opportunity to cancel something out, which we do. We can cancel top and bottom there, and that will give me x minus 3 over x plus 3 final answer. Okay, let's try an example 5. I've got 2x squared minus 50 over x squared plus 10x plus 25. Okay, so remember, for factorising, I've got 3 options of operations that I can do. It could be highest common factor, difference to squares, or trinomials, or it could be combinations of that. Always remember, the first thing you should always look for is a highest common factor. Okay, so let's look at the top. 2x squared minus 50. Okay, first move, can I find the highest common factor? Absolutely can, and that's 2, so that's 2 bracket x squared minus 25. I can now see that in here is a difference of 2 squares. So that will be x plus 5 bracket x minus 5. Remember, a bracket with a plus, bracket with a minus. Square root of x squared is x, and the square root of 25 is 5. Don't forget, however, there is definitely still a 2 at the front. Okay, what about x squared plus 20x plus 25? Two numbers that multiply give 25, add together to give 10. That should be 10x. Two numbers that multiply give 25, add together give 10. That's 5 and 5. So that's x plus 5 bracket x plus 5. Okay, so up top, 2x squared minus 50. That can be written as 2 bracket x plus 5 bracket x minus 5. Over down bottom, two numbers that multiply give 25, add together give 10, 5 and 5, and that was x plus 5 bracket x minus 5, x plus 5 rather. Okay, so I can cancel one of these and one of these, and that gives me 2 bracket x minus 5 over x plus 5. I can then expand that last bit out, 2x minus 10 over x plus 5. Okay, let's try another, example 6. I'm going to factorise 3x squared minus 27 over 9x minus 27. Okay, so let's take up top first, 3x squared minus 27. Can I take a highest common factor? Yeah, I can take a common factor of 3. So that'll be 3 bracket x squared minus 9. I've now got the difference of 2 squares in here. So that'll be 3 bracket x plus 3 bracket x minus 3. Square root of x squared is x. Square root of 9 is 3. And I've got bracket with a plus and bracket with a minus. Okay, down bottom, that's dead easy. That's just 9 bracket x minus 3. 9 times x is 9x, and 9 times 3 is 27. Okay. Right, so that will be 3 bracket x plus 3 bracket x minus 3 up top over 9 bracket x minus 3 down bottom. I can then cancel that x minus 3 and that x minus 3. And that will give me 3 lots of x plus 3 over 9, which can be then simplified to 3x plus 9 over 9. Okay, example 7. X squared plus 7x plus 10 over 4x squared minus 16. Okay, so again, let's take the expression up top. X squared plus 7x plus 10 looking for two numbers that multiply give 10, add together to give 7. Two numbers that multiply give 10, add together give 7. That's 5 and 2. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 plus 2 is 7. Okay, let's take the expression down bottom. That's 4x squared minus 16. First move, can I find the highest common factor? Yes, I can. That's 4. 4 bracket x squared minus 4. That's now a difference of 2 squares. So x plus 2 bracket x minus 2. Square root of x squared is x. Square root of 4 is 2. Remember there's a 4 up front. Okay, so up top, x plus 5 bracket x plus 2 over down bottom, 4 bracket x plus 2 bracket x minus 2. Okay, look for a cancellation. I can cancel that x plus 2 with that x plus 2. That'll give me x plus 5 over 4 bracket x minus 2. Final move, expand that out. X plus 5 over 4x minus 8. Let's try an example 8. T squared minus 9t plus 8 over 2t squared minus 2. Okay, so let's take the expression up top. T squared minus 9t plus 8. Okay, first of all, the product is positive. The signs must be the same. But I've got a negative in here, so it needs to be two negatives. Okay, so pairs that multiply give 8. That's 1 and 8 and 2 and 4. Okay, so which pair can I use to get minus 9? Well, it's going to be 1 and 8. So t minus 1, t minus 8. Okay, let's take the expression down bottom. 2t squared minus 2. First move, highest common factor, 2 bracket t squared minus 1. That's now a difference of 2 squares. So it's going to be t plus 1 bracket t minus 1 with the 2 at the front. Let's bring that back in. So the expression up top, I could write that as t minus 1 bracket t minus 8, and the expression down bottom, I wrote that as 2 bracket t plus 1 bracket t minus 1. Okay, those two are the same. Top and bottom, they can cancel out. T minus 8 over 2 bracket t plus 1, which is t minus 8 over 2t plus 2, final answer. Okay, let's try one more. M squared minus 7m plus 12 over m squared minus 2m minus 8. Okay, let's take the trinomial up top, m squared minus 7m plus 12. Okay, the product is positive, the signs need to be the same. So 2 pluses or 2 negatives, I only put 2 negatives because that's what I've got in the middle. Okay, combinations for 12, 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4. Okay, which pair can I use to get 12? That's going to be... which pair can I use to get minus 7 rather? That's going to be 3 and 4. M minus 3, M minus 4. Minus 3 times minus 4 is 12. Minus 3 minus 4 is minus 7. Okay, let's take the trinomial down bottom. Okay, the product is negative, so the signs will be different. Okay, pairs for 8, 1 and 8. And 2 and 4, which one can I organise to get minus 2 in the middle? It's going to be 2 and 4, m plus 2, m minus 4. Okay, so let's bring it back in. That'll be m minus 3 bracket m minus 4 over m plus 2 bracket m minus 4. I can cancel top and bottom out there, and that'll leave me with a final answer of m minus 3 over m plus 2.